Hi everyone, it's Evie, and today I would like to talk to you about driving. So, um, I've made myself wrong for not wanting to drive for much longer time than all of my classmates in high school, because normally in Slovakia everyone gets their license at like maybe 18 years old. And I waited until I was 20 because I just wasn't feeling like driving. So my first tip for you all would be to follow your knowing and go do the things that you would like at your own pace and at your own time. Because I know that if I had forced myself to go and drive earlier, that wouldn't have made such a great result. So I waited for more years, and until I finally felt comfortable enough and confident enough to drive. I asked some questions before choosing a driving school. And it's really good to, when you're searching for which driving school you would like to attend, maybe it's good to ask the people about their experience and then also follow what you know. So the question that you could ask and use about, the question is a tool basically that I use for a lot of things when I don't know what to choose or how to decide. So what I would do now is I would pick several options and then go with the question, okay, so which driving school would create the most for me, the most ease with driving, and what would contribute to me the most? And then go with the one that's the most light for you. And when you ask questions, it doesn't have to, the awareness that you get doesn't have to, it may look differently than you think it will, which is always like this. And then in driving school, I was really trying to learn as much things as possible, because I think that many young people or people in general have bad experience with school system, and then they don't really want to learn anything, even like driving a car, or they just put it all into one box of learning. So learning how to drive is really for you, and it's for your life and for your own safety, and freedom. So do it for you, not because someone else tells you that you have to. And if you don't want to drive, that's okay. There are many people in the world who enjoy driving, and you can make it work even without knowing how to drive. But if you choose to drive, it's me personally, I adore driving. When I was going to the driving school, not every ride was total ease. And I also learned I maybe got better at, I got better with the allowance of criticism. So just know that when someone criticizes you or gives you bad vibes, or shouts at you or is very mean to you, it's not about you, it's always about them. You never know if the instructor had a hard day or had a big fight. And just don't take it personally, because many times I did take it personally a lot, and I would sometimes go home crying and things, which had to do with my feelings of wrongness. But just know when even a teacher in school bullies you, or some stupid kids bully you, it's not about you at all, it's about them. So just that's a good tip maybe for life in general. And then finally, let's go to the tools that you can use with driving itself. So when I sit in the car, I ask the car, hey car, could you please take care of me? sometimes or like always, it helps to repeat this magical sentence, and it goes like, all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. And even when I'm driving and it's like not very easy, or I perceive many things from other people, I start repeating, all of life comes to me with ease, joy and glory, and it just lightens up your mood and things get easier, and it takes you to the present moment, which is very important with driving. And driving has definitely shown me how not present I am, because with driving, like, you have to be present all the time and you have to see the things that are going on. But the cool thing with being aware is that you know what to do when you are present, so you can prevent car accidents and things because you know what's gonna happen. Another tip that I have with driving would be, a question, how does it get any better? So if I'm going on the road and things aren't going as smoothly, is I ask the question, how does it get any better? And also, I was driving with my dad, because now we're like, he's kind of like watching over me how I drive, so that we're safe and okay. At one traffic lights, he wanted me to go like another way, but it was kind of late to turn right, and it was like a momentarily chaos. So don't rush and don't fall into the trap of chaos, rather like put your barriers down. So we all have energetic kind of barriers, like walls around us to like protect us, but it protects you from everything, even your awareness and receiving of information. So it's whenever there's a fight or a stress energy or like things going on, just like imagine your barriers going down, and like stay calm and be consistent with you, and don't fall into the trap of stress. And when you fall into stress, just repeat, all of life comes to me with ease, joy and glory, and put your barriers down, because when you're relaxed, everything is easier and much better. And I had another one, and now what was it? Oh, the simplest, the most simple one, which is enjoy it. Enjoy driving, because how did you get so lucky that you can drive? There are so many people who don't know how to drive, cannot drive, don't have a car. So just enjoy driving, make it your time of, happiness, and maybe turn on some music that you adore, or go to some trip, or take your friends to a car and just enjoy the ride, which is like for the life too. And if you're scared to drive, I would definitely ask if you're scared or excited, because there's like many times we misidentify fear and excitement. So when there's this like energy, like, oh, I don't know what's going on, many times it's excitement instead of fear. And what's true for you will always makes you lighter. So when you perceive this weird energy of like, you think it's fear, ask truth. Is this fear or excitement? And the one that's lighter, it's true for you. And if you're still scared, then maybe ask, who does this fear belong to? Are you just aware of all the other people in the world who are afraid to drive? Maybe it's not yours. So yeah, follow your knowing, enjoy everything that you do, or even the things that you like, and have so much fun with driving. And you can also ask a rhetorical question. What do I know about driving? And if I was willing to fuck it up, what would be possible? Because you don't have to be perfect, and we all learn. So don't make it so harsh on yourself, and enjoy it. And with every mistake you make, you learn more and more. And also another thing that is cool to ask is, what can I learn today? And every time that I ask that, I maybe do a mistake, but then it brings me so much awareness and I learn the things that I didn't know before so that I can use them in the future, which is really cool. So yeah,